Oh, I've made a mistake. As I choke, I've made mistakes. Alright, well, here's today's episode. It's a flashback from things from last week. So, I have a lot to say about the future days and what's coming. And, I haven't really practiced my guitar very much recently. And I've never had one lesson. So, self-taught, best guitar player in the world. Thanks a lot, Pops. Arroo! Bonus points for whoever can tell me what movie that's from. Alright. If you're leaving comments on the channel, I'm thankful, I'm grateful. Thank you for the comments. I'm not responding to them right now. I read them. I'm appreciative of them. I'm grateful for them. I have like one or two trolls that are just crazy people, and I'm ignoring them. One woman is like telling me this Joy lady or something, I don't know who she is, but she was telling me she's in love with me for so long, and then I said, I don't know who you are, lady. Like, I can't, you're just a person on the internet. Like, I can't, and then she got really aggressive and mad at me, and then she just leaves me hate mail now, so, on my channel. Somebody, Joy somebody, I don't know who she is. So, regardless of that crazy person leaving hateful comments, and some other person who's in love with me, a man, a trucker dude, trucker a-hole, I don't know who this guy is, but he's obviously super goof, closeted Florida man who clearly is so backwoods he wants me, like a Deliverance style, you know. Okay, bro, have at her, boss. You know, hate away, I don't care. But the point is, the rest of you, 99% of you, are lovely people. I'm thankful that you're watching. I didn't expect anybody to watch. This is a channel where I come to reflect, talk to myself, to my phone, and that crazy person said something like, well, what, you've been with this person for 6 years, why didn't you have kids? I'm like, I didn't have kids with my partner yet because she was young and she was in med school, and she's still in med school. You can't have kids when you're in med school, and then you want to finish your graduation, and then you want to start your practice, and then we still have time because she's only early 30s. So it was a life plan, not a rushing plan, and it's none of your damn business. So people tell me how to live my life. Oh, you should have done this, could have done that, done this. It's just like, move on. Go tell yourself how to live your own life. If you're here for spreading positivity and good vibes and on love and light and heart vibes and feeling and understanding of the loss and suffering that we all go through, if you have half a heart, you know, like lots of people don't have hearts, they don't really know love and loss. But for the good percentage of us that are the good people, the percentage of us that are good, which is probably less than most people, what I'm getting at is, you know, I'm thankful. I'm grateful for those audience members. I didn't expect you guys to show up here. So thank you for being here, a mirror to who we are, and may we appear to be better, and may we strive for greatness, and may we create something in ourselves that we can share with others and make the world a slightly better place, one step, one face, one smile, one, you know, heart at a time. And, you know, so I'm thankful for my 280 subscribers right now, which is alarmingly big. I never thought I'd get 2 people. I did not come here for subscribers and likes and shares. So thank you for all those that care and for watching me play my guitar badly. And we'll get better at it. I've only been playing it for a few months and collectively my whole life. I mean, I only started a few years ago. A couple of weeks here, days, hours here. You know, it's maybe been, I can count the hours I've played. And, you know, so we'll get better. I won't be showing that every day, but it's just one of the steps towards mental, heart, home, body improvement. You know, music is good for the soul. It's good to practice new things in your brain and training out there in the world, cycling and getting out in nature and hitting the gym and doing kung fu and boxing and, you know, developing some products and some career stuff and making more work. So, you know, just if you're commenting, I appreciate the comments, but like have some respect, you know. Like, don't be rude, you know. Well, there's no place for it. It's not needed. You know, and don't be personal because it's not really like you don't really know what we go through. So, you know, you want to share something about yourself, that's great, but prying and into personal life, you're not going to get it from me. It's like I'm already sharing enough with you, so you don't need to ask me, intimate details about my life anymore. Thank you. I'm interested that you ask. It's flattering and cool that you ask, but honestly, like, have some respect. It's like rude to ask people in public. I remember this like 25 years ago. I would learn that, like, when I lived in a bigger city in Toronto, people would say, "What do you do?" And someone would say, "Well, I work in stocks and trades," whatever. And you're like, "No, I meant, what do you do for fun? What do you do for life? What do you do in a day?" It's like, it's not all about, like, how does one make money, or how does one love, or marriage, or whatever, like how many kids people have. It's like, these are all intimate, personal questions. And that's why I think the whole world's gone crazy with putting pride first. It's like, who you have intimate relationships with is nobody's business. Who you have a partnership with is nobody's business. The last place that needs to be discussed is your work environment. So we're looking to hire you for the job. Just tell us who do you have sex with? And it's like, that is a merit for whether you get hired or not. That is no place in the workforce and no place in society. We should not be discussing what happens in private bedrooms publicly, let alone on a job application. It is no founding unless the job is being an adult film star, and then it has bearing. Otherwise, it is no bearing. Race, creed, age, religion, sex, gender, who you have your gender sex with, all that stuff has no founding in who gets hired. Go back to justice is blind, and this interview is based upon who's available for being the best for the job. We digressed. We got into political hires, and we don't really care about that. But the point is, thanks for listening to the guitar. Thanks for being here thus far. Thank you for your comments and your kind outpouring of minds and hearts that are actually quite welcoming and warm and kind and sharing. And I know lots of us are going through hard heartbreaks, and that's really too bad that the world can't communicate better to create less pain and less suffering, and we can end the cycle of trauma by being more open and honest with integrity and loyalty, and stop this like soft core selling of basically whore platforms, which is awarding people for being sorted in what they're selling on pictures, and kind of lowering everybody's standards of society to just being like, look at my picture and now pay me. Yeah, I guess sex sells. Well, if you're a woman. If you're a man, you better have other skills, and then you can buy the sex that women sell. It's classic oldest profession in the world, they say. So I'm rambling, and that's because I need to go sort myself out and get my body moving. And thank you for grooving, and thank you for being here. And now I will play a video from recorded the other day, and hopefully I have something insightful to say. Until then, I will be back here hopefully every day with more to sing and more to say. But we won't be singing yet. That was yes. Tell me I'm no whatever. I don't care. Check in 10 years and see me on the stage rockin'. I don't know. I've only been playing for. We can count the hours. All right, moving on. If you're still here, this is what I say. As much as I think this is dumb, I say thank you. All right. Gotta hit the gym. We're gonna bike to the gym with a half hour. We're gonna hit the gym leg day hard. I'm not gonna show that video. I'll bike home, and then I'm gonna bike 12 more miles to Kung Fu tonight. I got Kung Fu, where I will learn how to continue kicking ass, and then I'll bike home. So it's gonna be a very active day, and sometimes why I fall behind on Fridays is because I got so much to do in physical activity. I don't always get the best editing opportunities. So, all right, I almost bought a dog the other day, by the way. I saw a dog online that was so cute, and I thought I should get him, but I realized the last one cost me too much money, and I only had it for a short time, and so we're not doing that right now. We're spending the winter alone. So, thanks for being here on my phone. You're my friends and the fam far away. Thanks for being part of the club. Let's hope this thing grows somewhere great. I know I know the videos where I say I'm doing great and happy and fighting back, nobody watches. And the ones where I'm sad and having a hard time, people watch. So I can't just, I'm not going to be happy fake. I'm not going to be sad fake. I'm just being authentic me on how I'm feeling each day. And this is the way forward. And I wrote something earlier, I took notes on something earlier that I want to reread and rethink about. And then I'll share it soon. So stay tuned. It's really insightful. I think it might be helpful. So thank you. Peace. And now this. Okay, what's going on, YouTube? We're taking a hard turn here. I was gonna post something from last week, but instead I want to speak about an issue that's kind of like repetitively happening. Is that there's three types of people on this channel. There's me, and those that reflect that and have been through it or can understand, and those are the majority of my audience members, who I'm surprised even showed up, because again, I did not make this channel for likes, shares, and subscribes. I did not make it at all. I only made it for a place for me to go, because in my hardest times there was no one to talk to, and I found it cheaper than therapy and more available, and actually recording what I'm saying so I can play it back and listen to my state and find out how I can create a better life. So that's why I'm here. A mirror to myself in the black mirror of the phone to see where we are and where we are here and where we can go and what's broken and what needs to be fixed and what's been spoken about. And I find it a social experiment on how to study myself and make myself better. And we should all do that. The self-reflection and the self-judgment and the self-critique is how we, rise to new peaks. Oh, if you don't look at your body, then how do you know where you're strong? If you don't look at your mind, how do you know what you're supposed to carry on and what you're supposed to let go of and what you're supposed to invest in and look deeper into? So this isn't a social experiment where I'm studying myself to learn to be better in my health and wealth, and hopefully have then healthy wealth and wealthy health, So thanks for being here. However, that is the majority of you who are supportive and kind and caring and understanding. And then there's this another group of you who are weird trolls who have nothing nice to say at all and make weird threatening videos that are really closeted and threatening and gross and really lowbrow. Something about these redneck trucker guys or something. I don't know. I don't care about you guys. You guys are jokes. Honestly, a bunch of prison goofs who are clearly in love with me and making all these sick comments in gross wording of things you shouldn't be saying. I can't even get into it, but it's pretty vile and disgusting. And then there's a third group who are, I guess, tortured people who are hurting as well. And I have respect and I have care and compassion for that. However, there is a line that so many have crossed, and I get a number of people who have messaged me as comments and then in my email and on my Instagram who have found me and been kind of manipulative and difficult and strong-arming me, or strong, whatever the term is. Like, there was a troll named Fast Eddie. This guy was nice for a minute and then just cruel. I just got rid of that guy. I forgot, he's just like, he sent me like comments in one night, like 50 comments on everybody's video in one night. This guy, forget that guy. This other woman, something Joy somebody, who began, I love you, you're so beautiful, we're supposed to be together. I was like, I don't know who the hell you are, lady. And I said that, and then she turned dark and got really sick and angry at me, and now promotes, just makes up lies and says all kinds of crazy stuff about me. And she's just absolutely unhinged, and her messages or her comments are totally crazy. I'm a violent person. I don't know how she's allowed to comment and make up harassment, bullying, lies, and it sounds, oh, hang on a sec, this is a tough road, 1 sec. As I was saying, there's a handful of people who are, there's a couple handful of people that are just weirdo, angry trolls, punching down and being dumb. Okay, well, whatever, have fun, I don't care. You guys are literally prison goose, probably in love with me in some weird, sick way. I don't care about you guys. Good job, hilarious, how dumb. Lowbrow, kind of graphic humor. Hilarious, how dumb. And then there's like a smaller handful, but like 5 or 10 people that have like kind of really gotten dark and evil from turning. First they're saying, oh my God, you're so amazing, I love you, and we should be together forever. And then I'm like, I don't know you, and I don't, whatever comments you said about my thing, I like kind of create a bit of distance. Like, you're a person on the internet with a username that's not even a real person. And, you don't even have a profile, or you don't, like, put yourself out there. And so you expect me now just to, like, suddenly have a relationship with you? I'm not healed from my old relationship. I'm not looking to get into any new relationship whatsoever with anybody other than myself. I am working on only me. I'm not looking even in my own city. I made a joke at one woman at the store, but I wasn't being serious. I'm just being playful. There's no chances of me having romances. I have no interest in it whatsoever, because, newsflash, I'm still in love with the person that broke my heart. And it's gonna take me a couple years, or maybe forever, to get over that. So I'm not looking to fill the space with somebody else. That's how real people with real hearts actually work. Not just replace them with someone else, get under someone else to get over someone. No, that's not how I work. I keep my numbers very low on purpose. There's been many times in life I've had opportunity for short-term or long-term relationships with women and turned them all down. And they've gotten mad at me because I'm like, I can't pursue this. I'm not interested in this. Thank you. And so, I'm not saying there's tons, but I have kept my numbers, my dating numbers, my romance numbers extremely low on purpose. I don't want the complications of short-term heartbreak or sharing biology with somebody else or psychology. So on the internet, we're not sharing biology. And what kind of relationship it is it if you're only sharing psychology, meaning mind talks, texting talks? That's not a real relationship. A real relationship is in person, where you know them, you meet them, you see them, you spend time with them. Online is not a relationship. So anybody that thinks that we're building, or there's a chance to build a relationship online, you need to take a step back and look at reality. That's virtual reality. I'm talking about real reality. So we live in different area codes, different parts of the world. Unless you're international playboy and got access to flights, unlimited flights, and can move locations, most people can't do this. So don't kid yourself. There's no chance for a romance in that world. Uh-oh, I'm on the sidewalk. I gotta get on the road. Uh-oh. Oh, lots of people now. Oh, damn. Okay. None of these people am I looking at for relationships. And there's real people all around me. None of them are what I'm looking for. Thank you. I'm looking for my own health and well-being, and that's it. I would have been looking for my life partner, who was my wife partner, who was the woman I loved, trying to fix it with her, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen with her. It's not going to happen with anybody else. So just respect my boundaries. Respect my channel. Respect what we can humanly handle. And an online relationship with some keyboard warrior, some this joystick woman, or the other handful, maybe there's like 8 people that are doing this to me with abusive comments, and then they email me and they send me manipulation tactics to manipulate me. And someone today said, and I'm trying to be respectful because I understand that they're also having a hard time. So I'm sorry you're having a hard time, and I hope that you find a good lifeline. But you can't ghost someone that you don't know. I don't know you. You don't even show me you don't have a profile. You got no face. You're already a ghost. You're not in a relationship with somebody. So therefore it's just, if you don't know them, they're already a ghost. They just says use your profile, a profile name. That's nothing. So everybody, 90% of you, 99% of you are just profile ghosts. If I don't respond to you, I don't know you anyways. There's no ghosting of someone you don't know. You have to be in a relationship with somebody and seen their face and spent time with them, and then you would cancel them, and then that would be ghosting. So there's a pejorative number of you that are not the majorative, but a small amount, who are like kind of like giving me stalker vibes and being a little bit too hardcore in your manipulation, threatening tactics and phrasing ways that are making you look like crazy and unhinged and unhealthy. And that's not what I'm looking for in anybody. I'm not looking for anybody. So a person that's threatening me with manipulation tactics is never going to be a right fit for me. Thank you. A person that is broken and sad and hurt is not going to be a right fit for me. Thank you. It's flattering that you see we both have issues, or like heartbreak, or we have kindred spirits in poetry, or whatever the word is. But the match that I need is someone when I'm at my best, then they'll match that. So strong, resilience, independent, confident, creative, kind, loving, compassionate, physically strong, mentally aware of mentally aware of themselves, and trying to always improve their health, into health and wellness, doesn't eat processed food, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't do drugs, is a person that has some values in tradition and family and faith. I mean, these are what we're going for, So thank you. Yes, it's for the interest. Thank you, yes, for the invested energy. Thank you, yes, for being kind to at least think that we share things in common, and we probably do. But it's just not reality that I can work on right now. So thank you. This is virtual. This is not reality. This is me talking about what I'm talking about, but the connection between us and you and whoever you are is still through a keyboard, not in reality. It's a digital fake simulation. And so whatever relations you think we're supposed to have, because you're demanding it, and there's a handful of you who are emailing me and messaging me in comments, and one of my friends in Vancouver here saw that. He's like, bro, he listed off like 4 or 5 usernames that to him sound unhinged and totally obsessive. And I was like, I appreciate them for being here, but the manipulation tactics and the abuse and the flipping from hot to cold is not stable and not going to be anything we can table as being an able relationship of any measure. So thank you. It's kind of flattering and also kind of scary. I feel like a little bit like a lesser version of Eminem. It's like, Stan, try to understand. I do want you as a fan. I just don't want you to do some crazy shit. I heard this a couple weeks ago this news on the news that made me sick. Some guy was drunk and drove his car off the bridge. In the trunk there was his girlfriend and tied up with his kid or something like that. It's like, oh, come to think about it, that was you. It's like, however that song goes, I mean, I could probably sing the whole song, probably. Dear Mr. I'm the good at calling up my fans. This will be the last package I ever send your ass. It's been 6 months since the word. I sent my last two letters. I wrote the letters on them perfect or something. I'm biking and I'm focused on other things. Point is, Stan fans need to relax, man. I'm thankful that you're here, part of the fam, and may we all live a better life by learning each other from what we all can suffer to be stronger and buffer our heart in a protected way, and then not help, the heart decay and help it find a new way of living and finding new light in the day. So that's all I gotta say for now. Peace. Although I gotta say, there is one guy who's really dope. He's like one of the few that actually presents himself to the public, not hiding behind a username. Aaron Swan, AMS. That guy's the best. I gave him full hearts up, all thumbs up, all likes. Thanks for being part of the tribe and vibe. Spike the like, you're my man. That guy's dope. He's on the team, he's on the fam. And so I'm thankful for him. He's one of the rare ones who shows up, is always positive. Even made a video to try and cheer me up. And it was funny, it was strong, it was cool. And that guy rules. So AMS, Mr. Swan, you earned a friend in me. So, if you're ever in Vancouver, hit me up, we'll go for coffee. But I can't make that promise to everybody, because you have to show that you at least have, basic human respect before you can get inside my inner circle. And I'm just letting that guy know he's cool. So thank you for that one. And the other 99% of you who are here watching the channel, I respect you. I give you my admiration, my blessings. May best things happen to all of you, even my trolls. I send you all the best. I make you all hope you have a good life. Maybe like I said, may your health be wealthy and your wealth be healthy. May good blessings find you. May the lessons teach you how to grind forward and make a diamond mind and a diamond kind. And may we find peace and inner wisdom and strength to become our best selves and help each other. So thank you for your time and attention. I'm gonna go now hit the gym, and then that's today's video. We'll drop stuff from last week tomorrow and see where we're at. All right, peace.